Oh no, I feel sick. It's okay, it's not the COVID, but I wanted to play some puzzles while I wait for the wife to watch TV with me and look after me and make chicken soup. Or whatever it is that people do. I haven't gotten sick for like a couple of years now. I think the last time I got sick, I played like Portal Bridge Constructor on the channel for like a whole week straight because I didn't want to do anything else. Which is interesting because coming up one of these days, I have the new Walking Dead Bridge Constructor to play. But for today, we are just gonna be doing some puzzles. It's not gonna be interesting to rewatch if you're watching the video replay. But if you're live and here, please come hang out. I need you to hang out while I do some puzzles. I mean, I don't need you to. I'll do puzzles either way. But it'd be nice. How you doing, Jamie Confefe? Hopefully better than I am. I should play it up and be like, oh, I got the COVID. I don't though. It's just, if ever I get any kind of sick, I end up with a bronchial infection. I get crap build up in my lungs. That's just what happens whenever I get sick. So I hope you're better than I am. I kind of avoided the flu completely. I like got it given to me, but I avoided it. Like I didn't feel bad from it, but then I get the bronchial infections afterwards. That's not where it goes. This goes up here. This should only take me about half an hour to get the 100% on this game. Thank you for keeping me company for as long as you are going to. What does that button do? Well, I can do level 2 now. You've had a cough? You sound like a 90-year-old man. I mean, I don't want to be my own wife at the moment because we don't have one of those fancy... I mean, I could have gone and slept in the other room, but I'm not considerate enough for that. I slept right next to her instead. So she had to deal with my my cough. What does this button do? It's got like a color palette. I can't click it. Oh well. I can see that goes there. That's some road. Oh, you're a smoker. I'll tell you an interesting story about smoking. I was a on and off smoker ever since my teens. I only really got addicted once my ex-wife started smoking. Not my current wife, the last one. And oh boy, did it send me to the crap house having that as part of my life. Anyway, I took this weird drug that my doctor recommended to me. I can't remember what it is, but most smokers and people who have quit smoking can tell you what it is, but I just don't pay attention to names enough. And now every time I kind of go near anybody who's been smoking or walking past people smoking at the front of like shopping centers and stuff, I feel physically ill. Like 100% this drug has sent me on this thing where I kind of go every time I smell it. Kind of like Alex in Clockwork Orange. You know how they made him watch all the violence and like made him sick every time he saw the violence. So Nilturxoin, Yeah, whatever it was, man, it really screwed me up. Like, I'm glad that I don't smoke anymore. Smoking is just, it's the terrible, terrible thing. There's no pleasure coming from it. It's just what you think is pleasure. Where the hell does this go? Here somewhere. There we go. But, it doesn't do anything for you. You vape as well. That's better for the environment, but it's not better for your body. But yeah, it makes me physically ill. It makes me do the Alex from Clockwork Orange. They made me do it. I'm innocent. Oh, wrong side. That's that triangle. Triangles and pillars. It's all got to do with Illuminatis. Some vape with no nicotine. I mean, it still gives you water lung. It ruins your insides. I mean, the nicotine makes it addictive, so you get rid of the addictives. Yeah, smell good, look awesome. I mean, you know, you don't have the addictives except for the hand-to-mouth thing. Ah, there we go. We're saving money. That's what you're doing. Yep, I can understand that. Although, having said that, I used to get, in Australia, we call it chop chop. Is it called chop chop anywhere else in the world? Basically, it's people that grow and dry their own tobacco, and they sell it for a lot less than the actual cigarettes in the stores cost. And I used to smoke that. Until those particular people actually got caught and taken down, and their shop is no longer around. I don't know where that one goes. But yeah, it's an expensive habit, but so are a lot of habits that you think make you feel good and don't. Talking of which, bronchial infections, and what do? I sit here drinking cider instead of, you know, medicine. Whatever. Does this go here? Yeah, it does. Whoop. What does this even look like? That's that bit. I see that. More houses. Anyway. So, Jamie Confefe! He has bronchial infections because he smokes too much. How are you, Chuck? You seem to be popping by whenever I go live. That's cool of you. You must have those notifications. Oh, you're in Perth. Ha! You're close. We could hang out one day if you really wanted to. Although, I do hear that there's a difference between subscribed and have the bell on. There's a Perth is Western Australia. Apparently it's cheaper for me in Melbourne-ish to go to Singapore than it is to visit you in Perth. How crazy is that? To go to your own country costs more than to go abroad. I suppose Australia is kind of big when you put it in comparison to a lot of other places. You think this game's going to take me 20 minutes to finish, or maybe it'll take a little less? Cheaper to go to Bali than it is to come to South Australia. Man, South Australia as a whole, don't go to South Australia. The only reason you'd ever go to South Australia is for the zoos. The zoos are alright. I don't know where that goes. That goes there though. Let's make it all pretty. You love zoos? Me too, I'm a zoo member. We haven't been able to go to the zoo for the last year because of this COVID crap. And they're like, we'll understand if you cancel your zoo subscription. I'm like, nope. You're not canceling my zoo subscription, thank you very much. It costs me and my wife like $10 a month to be able to go to any zoo in all of Australia. I'm not getting rid of that. I've never been to the London Zoo. I've never been abroad aside from Tasmania, so that's that. What's so special about the London Zoo that makes it your favorite? My favorites usually are the ones that are safari based, like Werribee, and there's a safari one in South Australia as well, where I got to pat a rhino. Just because it's really nice to watch all the animals roam free, even though I know they're looked after in their cages when they are in their cages. It's still nice to see. Oh, there. Starting to get hard to see which ones are filled and which ones aren't. Yeah. That goes there though. Memories as a kid. Yeah. Level 5. No, there. Didn't that go right under it or something? No. That goes there. Aw. No. Where then? Here? Nope. Deal with it later. But I'm big on the zoo visiting. I always you did go to Colchester Zoo to see Z-donks. Ah, they're not allowed to breed. Like, they have something wrong with the genetics, which says that they can't breed. But they're cool to look at. I've never seen one in person. That must have been so cool. Let's get rid of these blue ones, huh? Oop. There. Z-donks are probably the married already? Heck yeah, I've been married twice. To the current wife for at least 5 years. Don't ask me to quote you exactly. She'll be able to tell you that. It's been a long time and a happy time. The first time I got married in a castle out Ballarat way. For the local Australians here will know where Ballarat is. It's somewhere close to Melbourne. They imported a UK castle called Cryle and kind of rebuilt it brick by brick out in Ballarat. We had Voltaire play at our wedding. He's a kind of like a silly goth musician that I really liked, but that was back when I was booking gigs for musicians to tour Australia. That's what my job was back then. But it didn't work out. She was a bit of a nonce. She, I mean, to put it straight, cheated on me with somebody, but in a way that it was kind of like a boyfriend and girlfriend relationship, and then she cheated on that guy with somebody else. I mean, how many levels of cheating do you need to go? Anyway, we got broke up, which was like the best thing that could have happened to me, because I was basically in an abusive relationship. But now, my current wife, she treats me like I'm a god, which is nice. That goes where? Where does that go? Down there. Life, man. It throws all sorts of things your way. Don't need to complain about any of it. just need to talk about it sometimes so maybe other people don't fall into the same sort of traps. Yeah, it builds character, right? That's the big thing. Being able to recognize when you've found something better instead of doing the same thing over and over again. Bushes and a tree. That's a cool little guy. He's got a shield. Ba-ding. Oh, no, that goes over there. No, that doesn't go there. It's got a roof on it. I see the roof now. There? That's not put in properly. There we go. Fixed it. Oh man, I talked about real things. And now people are being a little quiet. That's okay. Oh, Chuck is wondering. What are you wondering, Chuck? Tell me about your wanderings. Countryside. That's easy. Ugh. I could easily convince Sam to talk into the microphone for a little bit. Absolutely. You just give me some lines and tell me how you want them said. Both I and the wife would quite happily do such things for you. I'm sorry that last time I said go to Chris, but he was specifically trying to get work as a voice guy. And I thought I'd lend a hand. Did he work out alright, by the way? Did you get everything you needed out of Chris? He's a good guy. But if you need some Australian accent lady talking, quite happily. He's very versatile too. If you want to cast him as a different couple of characters, I'm glad that he worked out. Ha! Nice. Yeah. He's a good guy, that Circus. I try to help out friends any way I can. Do 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 do. The original Dracula. Because Dracul is his actual name, and the R means son of. Allies of the Templars. The Knights Templar. Are they those guys that became zombies and had to get their eyes pecked out by seagulls? I'm referencing the movie The Blind Dead, just in case. Oh, no, that bit should go over there. Is that right? Nope. That's right. Nope. Uh-oh. Over here? I don't know where it goes then. Do it later. Sounds good. You just let me know when you want me to revisit I have to 100% for one thing. I keep looking at my games of like which ones I'm yet to 100% that I've already 100%ed in the past. New one keeps coming up. I'm like, I should really get around to that. Angel Light! Ooh, nope. Get out of here then. You silly piece. No, there we go. That one goes there. That's the shore. Got it. I've got to work out all this sky. Damn sky. It all looks the same to me. Just put them in until we get it. I'm trying to relax, I am. It's part of the healing process. I hope my sniffling doesn't annoy you too much. And my coughing, although it seems to have stopped. Which is nice. For me. Yay! I think it's funny how the developer puts his Gmail account down here. I'm pretty sure that Lauschids is the same guy who did the game where there's like 6 or like 100 things. He had to match them up real quickly. Lotus blossoms. So many lotus blossoms. What can we get first? Nope. Nope. Over there. There we go. Go for the things that seem obvious first, like stuff. Somewhere there? Nope. Somewhere down here. Ah. I see that. That's there. And that goes there. No? Where then? I can't tell where the bits that I have done and haven't done go. That's my own fault. Here? No? I don't know. Man, so many blossoms. Alright, let's brute force these sky pieces, huh? There we go. Sky done! Thanks, Sky. You're done. That goes there. All the blue sky done. I've only got lotus blossoms left. Nope. Wait, didn't that lotus blossom... No, I grabbed the wrong one. That's the one with the sky on it. This has got some sky up to the left. Ah, my nose is dribbling. I can feel it running through my mustache. That's gross. Here. There we go. That's got a rather big branch. There we go. That one. Corner? Yeah. A line? That one. There's a V on that one. There. We still got a bit of house left. What's it look like? It's got a bump. This one here. Hey. Some wall. Hey, Christopher, how you doing? You can stop by to say hi. You can stick around and talk to me if you want. I'm feeling not very well. And I'm just doing some puzzles to pass the time. So maybe it'll make me feel better. Do you think it will? I think it will. That goes there. Sweet Pea, I recorded it this morning, and I may have coughed during it as well. I got the wizard's hat in level 2, and I got some glasses in level 1. I'm sorry if the coughing makes it weird, but I was sick and I really needed to get some stuff done. But I won't forget about Sweet Pea. Never mind you. I try not to forget about anything. Uh-oh. Where does that one go then? We'll try this one. Yeah, that one goes there. Oh no. Oh, corner. There we go. Done! 247 seconds. That's terrible. Alright. Level 10. Only got a couple of levels to go. That's good. Can't wait to watch. That's good. Sorry I haven't got it out sooner. I wish I could get to everybody's everything when they needed. I just don't have enough time in the world. I say that as I'm doing some crappy puzzle game. I'm sorry. But I don't feel well. There is. And a lot of good games at that. Oh, come on. That goes there, doesn't it? There we go. How's the experience been going? Are you still around? Or did you just pop right in and out? The experience of releasing a game on Steam, I hear it can be uber stressful. Gotten too many trolls yet? I don't know where that piece goes. This one goes there though. I hope it's been more pleasant than terrible. The most stressful thing ever. Yeah, I can believe that. It's funny how I get quite a lot of developers come chat to me when I do these things. I should make you all like talk to each other. Yeah, that goes there. No, it doesn't! Oh, man. Alright. This... Yeah, I thought so. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I may have missed something in Sweet Pea though. Are there any more controls aside from like jump? I may have done really bad at it. I mean, I did put the glasses and the wizard's hat on. But that doesn't mean I did any good at it. Well, come on, where are you going? You meant to go there. You silly piece of puzzle. Ah, well, the thing about that is I kind of think that is terrible on both sides of the street. Like, it doesn't take long to give a quick Google search or a YouTube search on a curator and see what they do. But at the same time, they shouldn't be doing that, because it just makes people like me who try their hardest to cover 1 million frickin' games in a week. Oh yeah, I did blast myself across the map with one of those explosion powers. But yeah, it's terrible that people are so dishonest that they would do that. But at the same time, developers... I know big ones, they don't have all the time in the world, but... a quick look to see if the YouTube is actually creating content. Or do you mean like people are linking accounts that they're not actually part of? Because I've heard that happen as well. Oh, this is that one over there. I don't know. Either way, it makes me kind of annoyed and sick because, like, this is what I do. And when people are dishonest about it, it makes it harder for me to do my job. They would link other people's stuff. Now that's terrible, man. Makes it harder for everyone. Screw those guys. And what do they expect to get out of it? Just a couple of random games? I mean, buy bundles. They cost $1. You can have random games. I mean, I'm guilty of requesting for more games than I can cover, but that's just to cover my own ass for when, I don't know, one day I don't get any games to play and I have to find my own way around things. That's just an anxiety thing, I think. But I do try to get around to as much as I damn well can. Yeah, what can you do? Some people are just gonna be terrible. I think what can you do might be reporting. I feel like I visited a subreddit at one point where developers talk and point out bad emails to blacklist. And I made my case there once saying, hey, I'm just trying to do my job and these terrible people are not doing what they're meant to. And that makes my job harder. But I'm not sure ultimately where it was. But I remember something like that. Hey, Christmas tree. Hey, Christmas tree. There we go. There's too many. Are they all Russian? I don't mean to be racist, but it seems like they have a monopoly on doing bad things on the internet, right? They are way persistent. Man, that just makes it harder for me. It makes me understand why I don't get replied to all the time. That's why I like people like you and like Chuck and stuff that actually have chats with people to make sure. But I can understand that on the larger side of things, bigger companies, they don't have time to do that. So they just blacklist everything and everybody. Why am I feeling sick? Well, I tell you why I'm feeling sick. Because... do I get into this and is it offensive to say? I mean, my wife, her sister, has a kid. And the kid goes to daycare. And it's okay. We went, because the wife has the same sickness as me. I caught it a few days after she did, but, you know, we live in the same bed. We're going to catch each other's sickness. We went and got tested for COVID to make sure, because we want to be responsible adults and make sure that we don't have anything like that. And it's not COVID, it's just a sickness, a bronchial infection. Where does this last piece go? Up in here? Up in here? Yeah, it does. Where am I up to? I just did that one. I'm on the last level, guys. So yeah, I've just got a normal bronchial infection. It's fine. I'm not gonna die. I just don't feel well. And I went to record a few games this morning to put out, and I ended up coughing through them, and I'm like, this is just not professional enough for me to be doing. So I decided to live stream instead. It is the season to be getting sick, but the thing is, I went a good 2 years without getting sick. We did so well, and because of the COVID thing with all the masks and the track and trace and stuff, I know exactly where it came from, because, you know, you pay attention to exactly who you've interacted with, which is a very interesting, strange and different feeling to what is usual in life. But thank you for your get well wishes. I appreciate every single one of them. That's why I'm streaming, so I can get more love. Yeah, I just don't feel well. I don't feel well for 2 reasons. One, because I'm sick, but secondly, because I feel like I should be working and instead I'm not. There's no way for you to watch what? Hold on, what are you watching? You mean me playing Sweet Pea? Yeah, I'll put it out. I'll make sure to rearrange some things. I'll put it out sooner. Isn't this my job? It is, usually. But usually I record games. Yeah. This is me just 100%ing a dodgy puzzle game. No one's gonna actually want to watch this. You're only here because I'm live and you can talk to me. But if this is a video, if you're gonna watch this back later, no one's gonna want to watch this. This isn't part of my job, usually, because it's live. So it's kind of my job, kind of not. But yeah, I was recording stuff and I was coughing through it. I'm glad you're enjoying it, but you're more enjoying the conversation that we're having because it's live, not so much the videos. So yeah, the videos is more my job, sort of thing. Trying to promote little developers, little indie developers. Get the word out on their little games that no one else would usually check out any other day. That's what I actually do. This live stuff, this is interactive, man. You're here to chat. Just chatting. Thanks, Timmy. Are you the same Tim that used to pop into when I was doing that stupid thing where I would chat while my videos were playing in the mornings? That went downhill fast. I couldn't be bothered doing that. I'm sorry if you enjoyed it. I just didn't see the point anymore. Yeah. Yeah, it was a lot more time out of my day than I thought it would be to be able to just sit and watch my videos with myself every morning. So I decided to cut that out. I mean, I might do it for games that I want to watch the video for. But watching yourself back, it's a strange thing that I'm not too into. That goes there, of course. Why didn't I see that before? Does that go there? Or does it go up here? It goes up there. I'm not overly busy. I've just got other things to do. It's not really a busy thing. I mean, it is. I've started doing a new show aside from the video games where I watch VHS that I used to collect when I was about 10 years ago when I was young, I suppose. Called Obscure Tape Time over on Pete's channel. Is that it? And I do this deep dive research into these old videos that we used to find, and a lot of them, the people in the videos come from where I live, so I can actually like talk to them and stuff. There we go, 12 out of 12 achievements. It's interesting. How old am I? I am, was it 36? Yeah. Well, yeah, getting used to your own voice is a big thing in the starting this businessy thing. But I still rather not watch what I do. I'd rather be spending the time either making new videos or editing or something better. What time is it? It's like 2:30 here in Australia. Hated it for a long time. Most people do hate the sound of their own voice until they get used to it. It's something that happens. You learn. You live and you learn. Looks like I have another 100% to add to my profile. That's good. Ah! It didn't last as long as I thought. But at the same time, writing a report on video games and racism. That sounds interesting. Is it for school or just because you feel like it? And when you say 4:32, do you mean like 04, like it's 4 in the morning for you? I think it's about time to let that idea brew overnight. I tell you what, we'll just listen to this music. Until I finish my drink, and then I'll go wake up my wife. Learning 3D. Do you have to learn 3D on a specific program for your school? What are you studying in general? I mean, specifically. That's alright. Sweet Pea will come out soon. I'll push it forward just because you came and chatted. Anyone who comes and chats from development teams, they get the respect of the light of day. I'll make sure it comes. I'll probably put it out this Tuesday, which is Wednesday for you, I think, in the rest of the world, because I live in the future from Australia. But it's nearly 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And my wife is still in bed because it's my job to wake her up. But I really should do this more often. The quick half an hour games, get 100%, chat. And you're doing Blender. Nice. 11:35 in Perth. I didn't know you were that far behind us. It's 2:30 here in Victoria. Gathering enough credits to be eligible for uni. Social science degree. Okay, I'm not sure how that works where you're from. I don't know how that works where I'm from. I haven't been to school for years. I got a lot of certificates and stuff, but yes, we are time travelers. It's tomorrow. Like, we're such a big country here that Jamie is from the other side of the continent of Australia, the country of Australia, and they are 3 hours different. 11:30 there, 2:30 here. 3 hours different in the same country. It's weird. Not only that, it's tomorrow for everybody else. Today is Friday for me. How long does it take for me to drive? 3 hours? If I wanted to drive to Perth, you know what? I can just ask Google, can't I? Hey Google, take me to Perth. I know I can, that's why I said that. Wait, maps. Hey Google, take me to Perth. Oh. 35 hours. 35 hours if I wanted to drive up and see Jamie. From Brisbane to Perth, 5 days. So that's with all the stops and everything. But if I drove non-stop, you know, like 100 energy drinks in the back of my car ready to go, 35 hours. I should probably tell Google that I don't actually want to make this trip. No, I was just seeing how long. Go away! I don't want to actually go to Perth. Although I do plan on visiting Perth one day. And I tell you what, if we can organize a meetup, we will. Because one of the wife's best friends lives up in Perth. So, yeah, Australia is huge. I'm pretty sure that when you look at it on a map, it looks like this compared to this on other things. But like when you actually put kilometer to kilometer, we're bigger than most things. Perth is the most isolated city on the planet. I don't know about that, but it would be pretty isolated. I know for a fact that you guys have to go to bed, right? Like all the shops close at like 5:30. Like I can still go down to the shops at like 8 o'clock at night and grab myself a packet of corn chips if I really wanted to. But I know in Perth, a lot of you guys don't. You can't. The next town is Adelaide. You see, now Adelaide I can drive in a day and a half. But Bali is closer to you guys than any other town in the same country. Capital town. That's kind of hilarious. $100 day trips. That's great. What the heck? What the heck is an Auntie Donna? I don't know what an Auntie Donna is. Do I have to ask the Googleator? Hey Google, what is Auntie Donna? Australian comedians, huh? Or like Fast Forward or Full Frontal? Sam Newman, huh? I don't recognize many of those names. Sounds worse than COVID. I'm not really a big fan on Australian comedy. I'm more of a UK guy. I like UK stuff a lot. Yeah, they do a really good blend of like political, topical, so that you're more intelligent when you watch it, but then when you're done, you've also had a good laugh. I mean, okay, Jamie, do you have any favorite Australian comedians? The only person I would put in anywhere near the top whatever, Sean McAuliffe, is good. But aside from that, most of the rest of them are just idiots. To me, anyway. The Purple Puppet? Oh, yes, I remember that guy. He's alright. I can't remember his name, but yeah, they're pretty funny. Because you're thinking about like actual comedians that do the comedian shows and stuff. I'm more thinking about people that appear on our television. Our television is terrible. Our television is full of like people trying to be bogans like Kath and Kim and stuff like that. And it's cringy because we live next door to people like that. Like, I don't want to be reminded of that sort of stuff. I'd rather people get up on stage and talk about things with an intelligent brain than pretend to be idiots. And that's what a lot of Australian comedy is people pretending to be idiots. And I don't like that. But that's just me. I know my tastes are different to other people, but the purple puppet guy, Rudy? Rudy? It starts with an R, I'm sure. He's pretty funny. I've seen a few of his things. And there was that other... I mean, puppets in general are funny, like Teddy Bear. Teddy Bear's pretty funny. Yeah. Chuck didn't wash his teeth last night. His toothbrush was dry. Randy. There you go. Steve Hughes? Oh my god, everybody's just turning up to my chat as I want to log out. I've finished the game, it's 100%. I want to go to the toilet and wake up my wife and watch TV for the rest of the day. I'm sick. I just want to do a couple of puzzles before I did that. Oh man. Chuck didn't brush his teeth last night. His toothbrush was dry, Muhammad. Oh boy. Jamie, Tim, Mohid. I'm gonna have to call it here. I don't get many people in my chats when I'm live usually, and you guys just turned up to make me feel better while I was sick. Thank you so much. But I'm pressing this button. I'm pressing this. You want to see my clock button? And I'm gonna say, good afternoon, good night, good morning from wherever you are. Thanks for hanging out with me and making me feel better when I'm feeling down. I'll see you kiddies sometime later. Nighty night.